Another trend that we're seeing a lot of is the worrying, what people call the legal aid deserts. Basically, there's hardly anyone out there in housing terms doing legal aid. It's a massive problem for us. We kickstarted a lot of cases with harassment and particularly illegal eviction. At Safer Renting, we will go with the tenant to apply to have an injunction served, and then we'll find the landlord, we'll serve it and see where we go. But you can't get an injunction like slapping a parking ticket on someone. You're kickstarting a damages claim. We're not lawyers at Safer Renting, so we just kind of get in there and get the injunction in and then pass it on to a legal aid solicitor. But a lawyer called Bill Flack, who's a friend of mine, he sent me a list of legal aid housing providers in London a while ago, and there was only 17 names on it for a city of 10 or 12 million. And in a recent Law Society Gazette article, just very, very recent, it was deemed that over half the population of England and Wales is living in an authority as one or no housing legal aid provider. Suffolk has none, and in Cornwall, one firm covers a population of over 500,000. Now, even if we've got a lot of friends in solicitors who help us out, sometimes we even kickstart the injunction for one of their cases and then they take it on just as a favour. But whenever we ring them and say, can you do this, most of the time they just say they haven't got the capacity because they're just strained out all of the time. So it's a major, major thing. You can be eligible for legal aid, but you've still got to find someone who's going to do it. In the alternative, some solicitors can do a thing called a conditional fee arrangement, no win, no fee, but obviously they need to know they can recover the money. And with a lot of the people that we deal with, their assets are very dubious because they're using aliases, fake companies. If it's in Westminster, a lot of the properties are owned by an offshore company, so you can't even tell who the owner is, which makes a very difficult environment for people needing assistance from legal aid lawyers. And the other similar thing that is trending is the shortage of housing enforcement officers. You talk to people in Westminster and Waltham Forest, all the people that he work with, that they're finding it difficult to just recruit environmental health officers and CROs, even if they've got the space for it. Austerity cuts in local authorities have meant that a lot of old hands are just walking away, just getting out of the business. Two people I know have got years and years of service and now driving London buses because it's just a safer bet. They're just out of it because of the amount of work you've got compared to the resources you have.